Welcome to Anthropology and We, your one-stop channel for all things anthropology and beyond. We dive deep into the fascinating mysteries of human history, culture, and the natural world that surrounds us. In today's video, we're embarking on a journey through time, a voyage through the history of evolutionary thought. We'll explore the groundbreaking theories of pioneers like Lamarck and Darwin, delve into the modern synthesis, and uncover the power of mutation. We'll discover how these theories have shaped our understanding of life and how they continue to influence the scientific world today. So buckle up, grab your explorer's hat, and let's dive into our topic for today: unveiling evolution from Lamarck to modern synthesis. Our journey begins with Lamarckism, proposed by the visionary French biologist Jean-Baptiste Lamarck. Born in the late 18th century, Lamarck was a pioneer in the study of evolution, long before the term evolution was even coined. He was fascinated by the intricate diversity of life and sought to understand the mechanisms behind it. His curiosity led him to propose a theory that was revolutionary for its time. Lamarckism, as it came to be known, suggested that organisms have the power to change during their lifetime in response to their environment. And not only that, Lamarck proposed that these changes, these acquired traits, could then be passed on to their offspring. To illustrate this idea, let's consider the humble giraffe. Imagine a giraffe stretching its neck to reach leaves high up in the trees. According to Lamarck, this stretching would result in longer necks in future generations. This was Lamarck's vision of evolution, a theory that laid the groundwork for future explorations into the mysteries of life. Next up, we have Darwinism, championed by the legendary naturalist Charles Darwin. This English scientist, born in the early 19th century, forever changed our understanding of life on Earth. Darwin embarked on a 5-year voyage around the world on the HMS Beagle, during which he collected a variety of species that sparked his curiosity. This led to the formulation of his seminal work on the origin of species. In this groundbreaking book, Darwin introduced the concept of natural selection, a process where organisms better adapted to their environment tend to survive and produce more offspring. This theory suggested that over countless generations, beneficial traits become more common in the population, leading to the evolution of new species. Darwin's idea of survival of the fittest revolutionized biology. It's like a never-ending game of evolutionary survivor, where only the best adapted species thrive in the face of environmental challenges. Fast forward to the 20th century, and we encounter the synthetic theory, also known as the modern synthesis. This isn't something you'd find in an art gallery, but it's a masterpiece in its own right. It's a comprehensive framework that merges two key pillars of biological thought. On one hand, we have Darwin's theory of natural selection, a survival competition where the most adaptable contestants take the crown. On the other hand, we have Mendelian genetics, the laws of inheritance brought to light by Gregor Mendel, the father of modern genetics. The modern synthesis is like a grand meeting of the minds, integrating these two theories into a unified understanding of evolution. It's a scientific symphony, harmonizing the notes of natural selection and genetic inheritance into a melodious tune of evolutionary biology. The synthetic theory elegantly merged Darwin's concept of natural selection with Mendel's laws of inheritance, laying the foundation for modern evolutionary biology. But before we delve into the power of mutation, let's take a step back and understand the importance of DNA, the blueprint of life. DNA, or deoxyribonucleic acid, is the carrier of genetic information and the director of life's processes. It's like the script of a grand play, with each gene playing a unique role in the story of an organism's life. DNA sequences determine the traits and characteristics of organisms, from the color of your eyes to your susceptibility to certain diseases. But what happens when the script gets a little creative? Sometimes during the process of DNA replication, errors occur. These errors or mutations can result in changes to the genetic code. Just as a typographical error in a script can change the meaning of a sentence, a mutation can alter the function of a gene and, by extension, the traits of an organism. Understanding the role of DNA is crucial, as it sets the stage for our next discussion on the power of mutation and how these creative changes can drive the engine of evolution. Last but not least, we have the mutation theory, which emphasizes the role of genetic mutations in driving evolutionary change. This theory, born from the intersection of biology and genetics, places a spotlight on the importance of genetic variability in the survival and adaptation of species. Now imagine each mutation as a tiny experiment conducted by nature, creating new genetic variations. Some of these experiments may result in changes that enhance an organism's chances of survival, giving it a leg up in the evolutionary race. On the other hand, some mutations may not be so helpful, perhaps even detrimental, leading to diminished fitness. But it's this constant tinkering, this ceaseless experimentation, that makes evolution such an exciting, dynamic process. It's through these myriad genetic variations that nature crafts the boundless diversity we see in the world around us. Mutations are like nature's experiments, introducing novel genetic variations that can either enhance or diminish an organism's fitness. It's the engine of genetic innovation that fuels the endless diversity of life on Earth.